That's Rhapsody right there. Black Thought, Live 97.5, everything urban. Donni-Oh, J Mo.
Man, that Joe serious. That Rhapsody serious, boy.
Yeah, she
Black
came with
Thought
that.
on the track with a quick. God almighty.
You know, you get Black Thought on the joint, man. You know it's heat right there.
No doubt about it, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what? We put it in their ear on ItzYourzRadioLive radio first. No doubt about it.
Already. Again, Rhapsody, first release on Rock Nation. So big ups to Jay too. You know what I'm saying? You know, signing Rhapsody.
Yeah.
You know, artists like that. You know,
yeah.
That's major because you know it's showing like the underground artists and the artists with the real art.
That's
you know,
right.
with a lot of content, real content, is not being overlooked.
That's right. They still getting a chance.
No doubt.
That's right. They coming back.
For sure.
The mumble jumbo guys on the world.
Also, big up to Jay too, man, for lending Fat Joe a hand with the situation down in Puerto Rico, man. You know, with the plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And giving the cargo, man, so they could you know, take food and water and clothes and everything down there. So big up to Jay, man, doing his due diligence with that. You know?
Yeah. Cardi B and all of them stepping up.
No doubt. A lot of artists are, man, and a lot of NFL, NBA players as well stepping up to the plate. So that's good to see.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Got my man Gary Groove in the building.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So just talk about this for those who don't know Gary Groove, a staple, a legend in the game, in Baltimore, in music. Just give him a little background of what you've done and what you're set up to do.
Wow, that's heavy.
Do we have all day for that?
Yeah, we're going to keep it short and sweet today. Basically, I'm a music director. I've been playing music for years and putting it down. You know, someone said to me the other day, they said, yo, you put a lot of people on. I didn't even realize that was the case, but I'm always about helping to take it to the next level. I work with Next. I work with Ruff Endz. I work with Monifah from R&B Divas of Atlanta. I worked with Troop. I worked with Immature. I worked with a lot of different groups back in the day. My thing goes back to Atlanta days, the early 90s when Atlanta was the heyday. I'm talking about when CeeLo wasn't famous, when I was with all those cats, you know what I'm saying? When TLC just got on. But right now, Ruff Endz is back, though. I'm with Ruff Endz. I'm the MD in Ruff Endz. They actually on their way to Australia. They've been gigging. I'm getting their brand back up so that we can bring the band back out. Right now they're doing track dates because a lot of promoters don't want to pay for the band. But they have a science to the game, and it's basically see their value, and then once the promoters see their value, you know, they're gonna bring the band back in. But David already told me to start rehearsing the band and get the band together because we're about to go out. You know what I mean?
That's dope. Just talk about. You kind of touched on my next question, man. Just talk about the difference that you've seen from when you first started to today.
Oh man, I was just thinking about it this morning. Like the whole game has changed. Well, the internet and technology has changed the game. From the record labels, what they're offering, from what the musicians like myself is doing. That's why I'm playing with '90s bands, because it's a resurgence of the '90s music coming back out. A lot of the musicians are really hurting for gigs. Not unless you lucked up and got a gig with J-Lo, or you know you out with Janet Jackson or somebody like that, you know, Pitbull, these people, you dig? That's really hot in the game. But a lot of cats, a lot of like A or B artists are not really working the way that they used to, where other cats can still eat, you dig? The cats ain't eating right now. Back in the day, I got homies that played with Mary J. They said, Mary called them, they said, I ain't playing records, they ain't paying no money. They'd rather stay home and play in church.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're getting their church money.
You might as well, man. You know, Bishop getting his, you hear me? That's another story, though. But I'm just saying.
No doubt. But
baby powder. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you though, man. And you're right. You know, with technology, and then because you know when the New Edition flick came, when the story they had on BET, that documentary docudrama came out, and that led me. Oh, I was thinking about it before, but I really thought about it then. Like, you don't have any groups anymore. Everything is solo. You know, either on the hip hop side and the R&B side.
People want to keep the money,
and that's it.
You know, because the dollar is not what it used to be. You know what I mean? When I was coming through, and we played instruments. You dig? We were in school. They took all the music out of the schools. So cats are not playing instruments anymore. And no disrespect to cats that are not playing instruments. Don't get it twisted. Get your money, man. I respect the game, period. You know, these cats is getting money in all kind of ways. See, that's what we come for. We come for nothing. We make it something. So if they take something from us, we gonna take two pencils, you dig, and put them together and make a drum track. We don't care.
No doubt.
But the point I'm making is, I couldn't playing instruments, you know. So it's a dying art form.
That's right.
And a lot of musicians are just eating like we used to eat. I used to eat back in the day. You know what I mean? I'm not eating like that. That's why I had to diversify my game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's why I'm a manager now. Not that I don't play anymore, but I'm just saying, Massey Entertainment Management Group. That's it. I mean, I'm music. That's what we doing. And I'm looking for producers also for my artist Janelle. We had a meeting with some labels, and I need to find that record. So if you got that record, I need that record, flat out. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that record. So if you think you dope and you got some music for Janelle, we want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Are you open to bringing on any more artists?
Well, I am once I get established.
Okay.
See, I'm not. See, being a manager, what I've learned is that you're dealing with someone's dreams. You're dealing with someone's career. So I'm not going to play no games with nobody's life. You see, this is their life. So until I can really do something for them, see, I'm not playing with that. I got one artist right now, and I'm going to concentrate on her. That's why I'm working on a label deal for her. You know what I'm saying? Because when I get the label deal, then I can bring other artists on right under my umbrella and push them straight through. Because I'm not going to mess with them if they ain't got the good. See, for me personally, now, Janelle, I have something to bring to the table. I'm cashing in all my chips. All the people that I met over the years, I'm making them phone calls now because I have something to bring to the marketplace. You dig? When you got something to bring to the marketplace, then you can make your moves. So I'm making my moves now.
Yeah, and that's a good strategy because I see a lot of times cats start labels and it's too cluttered and you can't stay focused. I mean, you gotta, what's the old saying? A jack of all trades and a master of none.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got that one.
Right.
Put everything into that. And then go ahead.
And let me tell you, with Janelle, it's easy. It's been simple. I don't have to micromanage her. She's a classically trained piano player. She plays acoustic guitar. Her pen is bananas. Wow. And I'm telling you, I done been with the best of them and threw up with the rest of them. Trust me, I know real artists. I've played with Next, 18 million records. Ruff Endz, 3 million records. Monifah. You understand, who are incredible vocalists. So I know that like this one here, she out of here like last year, son. Trust me when I tell you. So I'm only working with her right now, but I am interested in hearing more. I'm not, because I might have to, push things to the side, like, you know what I mean. But I'm not opposed to listening to what other artists have. But I'm getting her on first, and we out of here. We done.
Okay. And then is it only R&B artists?
Nah, music is music.
Okay.
Yeah, not just R&B. Okay. Not just R&B. Because, see, she's using the platform. You got to understand, with my management company, I'm doing acting. Like, I'm just using this as a platform. Like, you see her? Yeah. She's just a good-looking woman.
No doubt.
You did? She got star quality. So
very marketable.
We doing movies. We know she's doing a commercial for Under Armour. We already did a commercial for Visit Baltimore. So the commercial part of her is she's very marketable in all areas.
Right.
So my management company is not just for music. That's just the platform that I'm using to catapult it to the next place. You dig? I'm doing movies with her. We going out to California. Like, I'm not playing, yo. She's getting on.
Yeah.
Period.
My man, that's beautiful to hear, man. Serious business right there. J-Mo, real quick.
Ruff Endz, baby.
Man.
Janelle, baby.
I know you
oh,
got
yeah.
something forget.
Mo Lock, what's up, son?
You know, that's my brother right there, Gary Groove.
Yes, sir.
We done produced we done worked with some big artists there. Like you said, Ruff Endz, Next, and we done been on stages with Beyonce and Jay-Z too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all the way around the board, we done did some stuff. So when Gary say Janelle getting on, I know he's a self-made man. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what it is.
He ain't gonna stop till it do happen.
That's
no doubt about that. And for her to be doing, even being considered, for Under Armour commercial right now, that's amazing.
That's big. That's real
being
big.
a new artist.
Baltimore, stand up.
Yeah, no doubt. So
Cambridge, stand up.
Hey.
Eastern Shore, stand up.
Groove, I want you to tell these dudes about how they go about, because a lot of people always ask me, how do I go about playing for a Next? So how do I go about playing for a Ruff Endz? Explain that process to them.
Yes, sir. Well, it's no trick to it. It's nothing magical about it. Sometimes it's just geographics. Sometimes it's knowing people, but more importantly, it's being prepared for the opportunity when it sets in front of you. Being prepared is understanding what you're doing to the ultimate level. Look at the guys that are doing it. Education, the whole nine. Being in the right place at the right time, the right mindset, the thought process. Being on time. Having the right equipment. It's those little nuances that make the big nuances. Everything that you do every day makes the big picture overall. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the right attitude. You know what I mean? All those components I've learned over the years. So being able to play with a group like Next, well, truthfully, that was easy for me. I'm going to tell you why. Because I just got a phone call, yo, Next need a band. Okay, cool. But that was because of the groundwork that I laid over the years. Right. And also having the right personnel, the right keyboard player, the right drummer, the right guitar player, the right background singers. Big up to my wife, by the way, one of my background vocalists. Big up to Candy Blue, one of my background vocalists with Next, Monifah, and Ruff Endz. These people I keep with me all the time. You dig? Because I know that when I get them calls, I know we got work. Bop, 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 bop. I don't have to worry about it. Everybody gonna get it done. So to the brothers that are interested in doing those kind of things, I say that you study, know your instrument. Be positive. And I'm going to say something, and I might not get a lot from this, yo. Stay focused. You know what I mean? A lot of times, this is just me. I got to say this from real talk. A lot of times, a lot of guys subscribe to the Herbals Nations, me personally, and certain times it's so good. Don't come to my rehearsal drunk, flat out. You know what I mean? Don't come to my rehearsal elevated on nothing. I mean, what you do in your own personal time is your business, but I have a standard of excellence that I expect from my musicians, and if we don't have it, I ain't dealing with you. Everybody ain't like that. I'm just talking about Gary Groove, you dig? Right. And so for me personally, being focused, man, you know, I went to school for music. I went to Morgan State University, you understand? Yeah. So I have a background in education with the music thing. So not that you can't be on without that, I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? But it's only going to take you to a certain place, because you might put yourself in a position where something is required of you and you don't know the information. Right. You dig?
And real quick, because you mentioned about going back and reconnecting with folks you worked with in the past.
Yes.
Speak on not burning bridges, because I think a lot of people don't understand that.
Oh man, nah, dude, nah, you gonna cross that. Trust me. I'll put it to you like this: I might not like you, but you'll never know it.
Wow.
You'll never know it. For what? Your enemies come with a smile. That's what they told me. They don't come mad. They come with a smile. So I never burn bridges. You did? At least I tried not to. I have it in the thought process that I have. I keep all people friends. I make friends, not enemies. Right. You did? A lot of times you might get along with a person. Most of the time I learn to be quiet. Because I've been married a couple of times, you understand? So, you know, I done figured the game out, you dig? So sometimes it's about being quiet. You know, because a lot of times, a lot of younger guys, they're very, how I feel, I feel like this. How you feel? Man, your feelings don't matter. Nobody don't care about how you feel. Think about the world that we in today. People don't care about, a man can get shot dead in the street, they looking dead at him. They don't care about how his mother crying right there. So your feelings don't matter. It's about how you thinking. I learned this in my band. All of us need each of us, and each of us need all of us for it to work. You did? So I don't burn bridges, man. You know, I mean, one thing I don't do, though, I don't subscribe to no bull crap either.
Right.
You understand? I'm not going to sit down. I support the truth. The truth need no support. And that's just where I stand with it all. If it's the truth, then I'm going to stand on that. You know what I mean? If it's not the truth, then see ya.
Gary Groove, he just gave us church. Music 101 church.
That's simple.
Hey, pass the collection plate.
I need that, we need gas money, son. I need that gas money.
Word up.
We need gas money, son.
That's right. Bishop Gary Bishop.
Word up. But those are great words of wisdom, man, and much needed, because we have, again, like this is the portion of our show where we have a lot of local artists come on, and they're still trying to find their ways. That they create the music, they do the music, and it sounds great and everything. And it's like, okay, now what's next? What do we do next?
Management. They need good management. You know what I mean? They need management. Management takes them to the next platform. You know what I mean? And sometimes they expose the way we haven't been exposed. And like the YouTube and internet has made stars. You know what I mean? Management, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like what they have in front of them, I ain't have in front of me. I had to go to school. These guys come out the womb, put them on YouTube, and they killing music. Yeah. You know, they got a teacher. If you're a studious person, YouTube will make you whatever you want to be. You know what I mean? I didn't have that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I had to evolve just as a bass player. I had to evolve. When I came out, it was 4 strings. That's it. Now they had 5 strings. I got kicked off a gig because I ain't had 5 strings with Tony Braxton.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the gig. Real talk, in Atlanta. I auditioned for Tony Braxton. Got the gig for Tony Braxton. Came to the rehearsal. The music director said, "Do you have a 5 string?" I'm like, "No." Boom. That's it. That's all. You know, and you gotta understand, this is back in 90, 91, 92, when all the musicians were just starting to the bass players were just starting to exchange to 5-string. I still was playing 4. Shit, I went out the next day and got a 6.
yeah, you make sure you
and then from there, I had to evolve and start playing key bass, synth bass. You know, so if you're a bass player and you ain't playing key bass, you better step your game up, son, or you're going to stay where you at if you're trying to go to the national level. If you're not playing, you know, keep playing your thing, God bless you, whatever. But on the national stage, all my boys, J-Lo bass player, who's from Baltimore, right? Key bass. Janet Jackson's bass player, Rihanna, who's from Baltimore, Jay Dill, he's big. He programmed. Matter of fact, he programmed Janet Jackson's show from Baltimore. These guys, man, he's the first guy that really turned me on to synth bass. Jay Dill, I gotta give big ups to him. Cat Coy Baker out of Baltimore played real heavy. These cats are really heavy synth bass players, and they put me on. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me share something with you on this note. Don't ever not believe in yourself. Take yourself. Believe. Who better to believe in you than you? I don't care if it ain't their dream. They ain't got to believe in it. When I first started playing key bass, a pastor from a church I was playing, I just bought one. Never played it before. Couldn't even port sounds up. He said, you wasted your money. I said, okay. 10 years later, I had an endorsement from the biggest synth bass company in the world, Moog. Still have the endorsement. You understand? So believe in yourself, it can happen. That's 100. That's why I know Janelle, she out of here, man. Trust me. Janelle is gone, B. Remember this. So when we come back, and she the biggest thing since beans and rice.
No doubt.
Trust me when I tell you.
Hey, you can't forget about us, baby.
Forget about you.
Come on,
man. I live here now, son.
My man. My man. My man.
Moving in,
yeah, groove.
Yeah.
It's yours. Yeah. Sunday, fun day, turn your radios up. Donni-Oh, J-Mo, are you ready to what? 97.5, it's yours radio live. From 4 to 7, you can chill before it's back to your job. You decide on your Sunday moves so you can cool out and groove out to Sunday school. If you coming from the sand, stuck in OC traffic, Ill Kid, the mixtape boss with OG classics. Anything from BDP to DOC, and of course taking the sports break with POV. You get the news, it's real, don't ever get it confused. If the word is in the street, we'll definitely bring it to you. Get in tune, Mr. Whitlock, Sheriff Dave Clark. They both blind, that's the reason why they stay lost. We for the people, that's the reason why we stay truest. Look at the coons, always trying to dance their way through it. If you got bars and send them in, just make sure it's clean and ill or give it a spin. If it's hot, then it's here. If not, it's gotta go. Hip hop and neo soul, J-Mo and Donni-Oh. Let's go.